All right, folks, so this is the chart not a lot of people are talking about right now. This is the Bitcoin dominance chart. So this represents the percentage of money that is currently in Bitcoin when it comes to the market. So when you take all the cryptocurrency and put it together, okay, that would equal 100%. 59% of that 100% is in Bitcoin. Okay, and what we got on Bitcoin is a red dot, which indicates there is selling of Bitcoin. So you got to ask yourself, if the big money, if the whales, right, if people are selling Bitcoin, what are they buying? Okay, what are they going into? What are they purchasing with the money that they're selling the Bitcoin for? Let me introduce you to the path to altcoin season. Okay, this is how altcoin season works. This is how it plays out. So phase one, there's Bitcoin, right? Money is flowing into Bitcoin, which causes the price to surge. Okay, so Bitcoin, okay, has absolutely surged over the last 3 years. Okay, big move up. Okay, the big move, the macro move has happened, right? You can see that in the weekly chart. You can see that in the monthly chart. This is a bull run. We've been in a bull run since back here in 2023. Okay, so you got money going into Bitcoin. That goes up. Okay, so what happens after that is there's a phase overlap. This is where money flows into Ethereum, but it struggles to keep up with Bitcoin. Ethereum goes back and forth with Bitcoin outperforming it. Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin as we hear talks of the flipping. Okay, so Bitcoin has been kind of just stagnant. It hasn't really been going anywhere the last 5 months. It's literally just been range bound between 110 and 120. Let's go look at Ethereum and see what Ethereum's done over the last few months. Okay, so technically it's outperformed Bitcoin over the last 4 or 5 months. It's been going up. So we had the phase two. So we just had a phase two. So now the money flow is going to go now into the larger caps. So the larger caps are going to be your top 10 names like Chainlink, like AVAX, pretty much anything in the top 10 of crypto. Okay, so this is Ethereum has been outperforming Bitcoin, and large caps are going parabolic. We haven't seen the large caps really go parabolic yet. Regardless of the market cap, some altcoins with strong fundamentals are having pumps. We've seen a few of those over the last week, but I really think we're entering phase four, the final phase of this altcoin season. Okay, money is flowing out of Bitcoin. I showed you guys that chart here at the beginning of this video. Again, this is what the data says. Okay, this is not me. This is what the data says. Okay, that chart is coming down. We got two red candles. We just crashed below 60%. That's a really good sign for altcoins. And we have a sell signal right here. The stochastic RSI is topping out. This chart looks very weak. So when this sells off like this, okay, like it did back here, and look at this. This was the last altcoin season back here in 2021. Okay, look what happened. It absolutely fell to the floor. It went all the way down here to around 40%. Okay, during this time, from March all the way to June, that's when the altcoins were going parabolic last time. Let's just go to a chart like Chainlink here, and let's go back to February. Okay, back in that time in 2021, right back in here, February, March, you guys see that down there? Okay, look what the price did. Absolutely went to the sky. Why did that happen? Because people were selling Bitcoin and moving the funds, right? If they're selling it, they're buying something. They're either buying stable coins or they're going into altcoins, okay? So they're selling their Bitcoin. This is the final phase of the bull run. Do you understand? The final phase of the bull run is altcoin season. That is the final phase here. Ethereum has already outperformed Bitcoin the last, 4 or 5 months since June, okay? We're either in one of these phases right now, but I think we're going to get this phase sometime in Q1 to Q2 of 2026, and then that will be the top, and then I think we will have a really nasty bear market afterwards. But some of these altcoins, you can see what we're looking at is Chainlink right now. Look at this. Okay, look at that green dot right there back in, what was that, June? We also had one in April. Those are both our buy signals. Those both came right there at 12 bucks. It went all the way up to 28. So we did have a pump, but we haven't had that big blow off top yet that we got back here in 2021. So again, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. I just saw the Bitcoin dominance chart here today giving this sell signal on the weekly, which is a very good sign for altcoins. Okay, if we continue this trend down and this comes crashing and we crash back down here to 40, you're going to see altcoins 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times higher than the price they're sitting at today. So I personally think we're going to be laughing at these prices, okay, on names like Uniswap. It's sitting at $7. TAO is looking pretty good here. TAO's actually got a green dot showing up here today at $300, but I think we'll be laughing at these prices here in the next 1 to 6 months. We'll see what happens. Keep your eye on that Bitcoin dominance chart, though. It's just BTC.D on TradingView. And if we can close, if we can get below 56, guys, I really think this thing is going to crank back down here to that 40 to 44 range. But by that time, altcoins are already going to be 2, 3, 4, 5x, right? We want to buy before this happens. That's the goal, right? Everyone says it's not altcoin season. It's not altcoin season. Okay, we're preparing for this. Okay, we don't want to get in when altcoins are already up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6x. We want to get in before that pump happens. And you could see the rotation out of Bitcoin is happening.